frontier of Ohio, wearing his beautiful chapeau buttons, his caballero. The emperor of the Far West, when he degains his revolver, he can shoot a fly d'un seul geste. In the desert, there is person, never a coup de téléphone. He's a cowboy, poor and lonesome. Il a pas peur de personne. Pas surtout des Dalton. Il n'a pas peur de personne.
Worm Gulch was under the thumb of the infamous Ted Pierce, an unscrupulous stock breeder who, with the help of Slim the Renegade, a sheriff on the take, had somehow managed to acquire all the land in the region. Then one day, a newcomer rode into town. Sure, he was tall, dark, and handsome, but best of all, he was as brave as they come. It was Billy the Kid. Billy couldn't stand injustice and tyranny and took up the good cause of the downtrodden. He robbed the bank where the plundered land deeds were being kept by that crooked Ted Pierce and gave them back to their rightful owners. And that is the true story of Billy the Kid, the youngest, bravest, and best-looking bandit ever to roam the mean old West. What a cool dude.
Bet he's not spooked by the boogeyman.
Nothing scares Billy.
Woohoo! I'm Billy the Kid! Me too! I'm Billy the Kid too! Give us the goods! We're Billy the Kid!
Here, boys, I'll tack it onto your daddy's tab. Mr. Mayor, 2 jawbreakers.
Billy the Kid! Billy the Kid's in town!
Billy the Kid in Groundhog City? Did you hear that, Gibson?
You think he'll give us his autograph, Rick?
Groundhog City, where our blood is cold and our pistols sizzle.
I see, a sort of a teeth-shattering cold. I've got a touch of post-nasal drip.
No one's here. I'm gonna move on to the next town.
I'm your worst nightmare, aren't I, Cowboy? Everyone dreads the sight of Billy the Kid.
Hey! There's no way you're Billy the Kid. Yeah, you're too short and ugly.
Billy's tall and handsome. It says so in here.
Mind if I see that? The True Legend of Billy the Kid by Fenimore Smith. What do you know?
Let me see. Boring. There's no pictures.
Bold, brave, and daring, the kid's very name conjures the intrepid. This writer's got quite an imagination. Thanks, kid. Fun's over.
Jail's closed for inventory. Go on to the next town.
Been there.
Hey, kid, what else does the book say about me? Woof!
You can't leave him here.
You're jealous, Cowboy. All this because a book's never been written about you.
With that little varmint safely behind bars, I've got a mind to stay a spell in this hot spot of a town of yours. I've had no shut-eye for 3 days.
But you can't just leave me alone with him.
Things will be hunky-dory as long as you don't give him the keys to the cell. See you tomorrow. Boo!
Hey, mister, is that the real Billy the Kid?
He's the one and only, right?
Right, kid. Good thing, too, because Billy the Kid mostly conjures the sordid, putrid, rancid, and stupid.
Rick! Gibson! You boys get home this minute. Your mother's been looking high and low for you.
Yes, Father.
I am the mayor of this town, and our jail will only admit honest folk. You've got no right to lock up the likes of Billy the Kid.
Oh.
Things don't work that way around here. I'll have you know I'm very well connected. And I'll call up some favors. Just you wait and see.
Ow!
Hey, kids! What does the book say about me?
Are you sure you're Billy the Kid, the Billy the Kid?
Would I lie to you?
You don't look anything like him.
Rugged with clear blue eyes, broad shoulders and a fine chiseled chin, Billy cut a fine figure. He was undoubtedly the very best the West had to offer.
No word of a lie. Hey, kids! Would you like to be part of Billy the Kid's bandits?
Yeah, what do we have to do to join?
You're in. Now find me a weapon.
Here you are, Billy.
Hey, Sheriff!
What can I do for you, Mr. Billy?
You're busted!
Fenimore Smith, popular writer of such true tales as Calamity Jane, Pecos Bill, and Jesse James, will soon be touring the West to promote his latest book, The True Legend of Billy the Kid. I think that clown from Boston who's never set foot in these parts should check his facts before printing such garbage.
It's Billy! He escaped! I tried to stop him, but he was armed. He must have had help from the outside.
How'd he get a weapon?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Sheriff! Sheriff! Ricky and Gibson are gone.
Darn rascals! So they're the culprits. Those two delinquents helped cut Billy the Kid loose. This is their weapon.
A slingshot? That's dangerous weaponry, Sheriff.
They can do formidable damage, sir. I have heard it said that David conquered Goliath with a slingshot.
Mister, I beg you to bring them back alive. Those confounded books have sullied their sweet little minds. Poor dearest Josephine.
Is that the missus?
No, she's the mare they rode out on. A Clydesdale. That horse is worth a bundle.
Huh?
Achoo!
Soon as that reprobate's locked up for good, you're going for a checkup.
We promise you won't regret bringing us along, Mr. Billy.
We're real good bandits, Mr. Billy. You'll be proud of us.
They'll make better hostages in the event that Lúcυ Lουκ tracks me down. Why are you dragging that shrub behind you?
The book says you always do that.
Yeah, it erases your footprints.
Well, what do you know? Knowing how to read might be useful after all. Here's a fine place to set up camp for a night. That bird's gonna be our dinner. Watch the kid do his magic, youngsters.
Any luck, Jolly?
No trailed out.
You okay, old boy?
I can't smell a thing. I'm all stuffed up.
Maybe we'll have better luck tomorrow.
Don't sweat it, Billy. Missing a shot happens to the best of them. Even Gibson, who's the fastest slingshot west of the Pecos, misses sometimes. Right, Gibson?
For sure I do. Only not this time.
Yeah.
Hey, Billy.
What is it this time?
Are you afraid of the boogeyman?
Billy the Kid is scared of nothing.
You see, Gibson, what did I tell you?
Hey, what's a boogeyman?
It's a monster that lives at night.
He's really hairy and has pointy teeth and lots of boils all over him.
He gets under the blankets and eats you while you're sleeping.
Anyone here? Hello? Do you have a telegraph? Do you have a telegraph?
Norman, you'll do as I say.
But, Mother, he seems like such a nice guy.
Lúcυ Lουκ calling all sheriffs in the region. Stop.
Exterminate!
Seeking information regarding any holdups on trains, banks, or candy counters. Stop.
Dirty cockroaches. They drive me insane. So what can I get for you?
Lemonade.
Stop copying everything I do!
It's part of our training.
Yeah, when we grow up, we want to be Billy the Kid, too.
It's the Boston Stagecoach! You're about to see Billy the Kid in action, youngsters. Watch and learn.
Lost your minds, almost ran you over.
Morons? Don't ever call me a moron.
You're a little old for these games, aren't you, lad?
I'm no lad, I'm Billy the Kid, not Billy the lad, Billy the Kid, the Billy the Kid.
Hold it, mister. I read the legend of Billy the Kid. Billy's tall, dark, and handsome.
Oh, you've read it?
Who hasn't read it? In Boston, it's sold out.
Did you like it?
I loved it, especially the part where Billy straddles a cyclone and diverts a herd of buffalo. Awesome.
I love the part where he fought 10 grizzlies with his bare hands. It's been nice talking to you, but we're running late. Get out of the way, lad. Billy the Kid, that's French.
I am not a lad, I'm Billy the Kid.
You're not the real Billy the Kid.
Yeah, Billy never cried.
I am so Billy the Kid, I'm gonna prove it to you.
Billy held up the candy store and handful gulp. Stop. He's heading for my office. Stop. Come right away. Oh no, he's here. Help me. Stop. Signed, the sheriff.
Again, who am I?
You are Billy the Kid, Mr. Billy.
You remember me.
Who could ever forget you, Mr. Billy? We had to rebuild the town after your last visit through here.
That's right, I told you. Come on, let's hit the bank.
Cool.
And you're absolutely sure there were no youngsters with him?
Any youngsters? Heck no, these were grown men. Isn't that right, Sheriff?
Right, a gang of them. Armed to the teeth.
With slingshots, I suppose.
How did you know?
All right, old chap, let's stop those hooligans before they set the West on fire. Maybe you got allergies.
A horse with hay fever. What an embarrassment.
One pile, plus another pile, plus a pile, that makes, bundles! Catch! That's your share.
Golly, thanks, Billy.
What are you gonna do with all that money, Mr. Billy?
Gonna donate it to charity?
No, I'm not a good works kind of guy.
Well, it says in here that you...
I could give a hoot what it says, because I'm Billy the Kid, the one and only, and I don't give to charity. Right, boys? I'm off.
Gee, Mr. Billy.
No! You two stay here. I've had it with babysitting, you morons.
Achoo!
What was that at you?
Recess is over. Back to school, everyone. Bit of free advice, kids. Hands off your slingshots.
Look at this. It says here that Billy is the quickest shot in the whole wide west.
I'll sink the guy who wrote that blasted book, but first I'll sink you. Hear that, Lucky Luke?
Lucky Luke? You're Lucky Luke?
The Lucky Luke?
Yep.
Can you believe it, Gibson? He's Lucky Luke.
Yeah. Lucky Luke. Big deal.
Rick! Gibson! Did you think of your mother, what this would do to her? She's devastated. No desserts for you two this week.
We don't care. Mom always ruins them.
Was it necessary to bring him back here?
Just for the night. Tomorrow he's headed for the state prison.
Boo.
All right, punk, move it.
Not so.
There, a little steam will be good for you.
Steam power into horsepower. I hope it works.
What's going on here?
We want to tell you, we decided not to be Billy the Kid when we grow up.
Great, came to your senses, did you?
Yeah, we'd rather be Lucky Luke.
We want to be the fastest shots in the West, faster than our shadow.
That calls for some pretty hard training.
That's what we're doing. Training. We'll never be as good as Luke.
What if we try to arrest a gangster?
Yeah, great idea. Where'll we find one?
Too bad Billy's in the slammer. We could arrest him.
Gibson, brother, you are a genius. You are your brother's brother.
What is it? What do you want? Who's there?
Put your hands up.
I'm tickled my boys have chosen you as their role model.
Yep.
Their heads are screwed on straight.
Mr. Mayor! Your kids have cut Billy loose again.
Why, those wretched little miscreants.
Even with masks on, I recognize them beyond a doubt.
Hold on, you can't be sure beyond a doubt if they wore masks. Surely you got it wrong.
No, they covered their mugs with your wife's embroidered napkins.
Lucky Luke, is that you? It's me, Billy.
Yep.
If you want to see those two morons return alive, meet me in the barn for a duel, man to man.
Man to man? Who are you kidding?
You're sunk, Luke. You and your shadow.
You're boasting, Billy.
Quiet, you fatheads. What do you say, cowboy? Quit stalling. You gone soft? As of this moment, you'll be known as Bad Luck Luke. Where is he? What's he doing? I'm in the dark here. Where is he? Luke!
Awful jumpy there, kid. Too much candy?
It's not fair!
Now, don't blame the boys too much, Luke. Point the finger to those dirty rags from the east that corrupt their minds and spirits.
Don't ever set foot in Groundhog City again, rascal, or you'll have to deal with me.
Boo!
Feeling any better there, boy?
Nope. But I know what's wrong. I'm allergic to Billy the Burnt Brain.
Special last chance tonight at Groundhog City. Fenimore Smith signs book at the saloon.
Hey, Cowboy, do me a favor, will you? Would you mind?
What kind of favor?
I tried to convince my editor a book tour in the West is a bad idea. Nobody can read.
Are you the fellow who wrote Billy the Kid?
I am indeed, young man.
I've got a character over there who'd like to discuss the accuracy of certain passages in your book.
Very well. What's your name, my friend?
Oh, good point.
$5 is Billy the Kid.
You're on, Tony.
All right, come on. That's it. End of story.
Perhaps I should consider making a few rewrites.
I suggest you include tar and feathers.
In all the years I've known him, I ain't never seen Billy walk through these doors with a grin in his face.
I'm a bold lonesome cowboy.